Come on, Ivy, we can do this, girlfriend. You know that fabulous feeling of freedom when you hit the wide open road? Of course you do. It's been written about in books, celebrated in songs and the movies. But what happens to that magic and feeling of romance when you've got to be on the road 24/7? From confronting a major life crisis to escaping the housing crisis, more Aussies than ever are packing up and hitting the road. How do they do it and why? Oh my goodness, Indy, how is this? Your lounge room?
I think we packed up the house in May last year, didn't we?
Yeah, over a year.
Yeah, just over a year now.
But just pre-COVID, we sold our house, we'd bought a caravan, bought a car, and we'd taken off.
I'm not exact with dates ever, but at least 10 years.
What made you decide to pack up your life and live in a van?
Pretty stressful time. I was working full time and had 2 mortgages, and it kind of consumed me, and then had a bit of a nervous breakdown with that, mental health breakdown, and was just like, what are you doing? You got it, like, your best time with so much energy is right now. What do you want to do?
Let the tide just take me out.
For me, it was like music, adventure, surfing. Those are the highlights that I needed more time to do. And so I just found actually moving made me feel more grounded.
I was working as an oncology nurse and palliative care nurse on the Gold Coast my first 2 years of my career, and I saw a lot of people lose their lives early on, which was really tough, but it also made me realise you don't have forever anymore. You don't get to always have retirement to travel and get to, you know, do that retirement dream of travelling Australia. So I sort of just packed up and left.
We didn't notice, but we were growing apart, and Tanya was managing being a supermum and being a specialist vet, working at a specialist vet clinic. I was climbing the corporate ladder and doing the corporate thing, and for all intents and purposes, we were very successful. But I don't know if success and happiness are synonymous when it comes to their interchangeability. And I think we flicked a switch, really.
I'm a travelling registered nurse and I'm back at work.
After leaving oncology nursing, Indy funds her travels by working as an agency nurse in remote locations all around Australia. Do you make enough to survive?
Yeah, definitely. I've been able to drop down from working full-time, working 2 jobs on the Gold Coast to afford to live, to working, 6 months a year and travelling the other 6 months. So it's a bit of a no-brainer for me, really. Fuel is my biggest expense. I can live off very little. Some weeks I won't spend a lot if I'm not driving a lot. So average is about $400 a week. I really don't spend a lot of money.
I set up sort of being a mobile clinic along the way just to be able to help people wherever we were.
Yeah, he feels to be in good condition underneath all that fluff, so yep, wonderful.
Yeah, and then it just sort of took off from there, and Marcus is working full time.
I'm doing my corporate gig. Yeah. So normal, it could be back in Northcote, in a house, working from home.
We've effectively got the same income that we had when we were in Melbourne.
Yeah.
We just have different outgoings.
Yeah.
Our higher expenses are fuel and food, because the kids eat more because they're more active.
Let him go. What's he got? Bring him up. Oh, little cod. Yeah. There we go.
So what's the best bit about living on the road?
Well, for me, I think it's travelling to new places, and you meet so many different people and see so many places.
Lots of adventures.
It makes me feel alive. It gives you challenges, different kind of challenges that make life exciting and uncertain.
I think it's just like every day opening your caravan door and just having a different scene to see, or a different adventure, or a different photograph that's not far away.
And what about the kind of least rewarding part of it? What do you find you struggle with sometimes?
Emptying the toilet.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that.
I've got an outdoor sort of table and I had everything on there cooking up, and suddenly the gas stove just blew up. So I just screamed, "Ah!" and just pushed it outside. And the neighbours next door come running over because there's flames all going out onto the ground. Oh my goodness! It survived, I'm still using it.
What are some of the barriers for women who are travelling alone?
I think it's sometimes the preconceived ideas of others when you roll up somewhere that you're a female and you don't know anything. You know, so they almost force themselves to look out the way, love will do that for you. And it can be sometimes with the other women, if they're in couples, might think you're there to steal their husband.
What?
Oh yes, that's big.
Yeah,
is this a thing?
Many times. You get snubbed by the wife, and he simply just want to offer some help. And whereabouts you're from, and you know, and they don't like that you're a single female. Yeah,
That's a bit harsh. But van life is offering many women a chance to wrest back control of their lives.
Rent has pushed them out, and they're trying to look at, well, how can I have the best quality of life without paying $500 rent? So some are selling or renting their homes, buying a van because it's cheaper to be on the road.
I decided to buy a caravan, and I am just so proud of how far I've come that I can reverse it. I reverse it better than my husband.
I can now service my own car and change the filters and oils, can change a tyre.
My son quite often says to me, Mum, you've changed so much and I really love the person that you've become. I didn't realise I was going to go through the personal growth of everything and my personality would change, but it was the beginning of something really special.
This is us. This is family. Hello, family.
Hello, darling.
And this is our view for the next week. Our priorities changed to be less about acquiring more stuff and being more successful and more about acquiring less stuff and being happier.
Ready, set,
I think it's just so nice that we're all together all the time. The hardest part will be to know when to stop. That's going to be the hard part.
I don't have a house, I don't have a secure job in some senses, but at the same time, I'm living the ultimate dream.
My husband didn't get to retire. There was no retirement for him. There was not one day of retirement. You can't wait, because waiting is not an option.
What's the best thing about life on the road?
Oh, yes.
Cheers.